Professor. My name is Brendan Bishop, as you probably already know, and this is my Chapter 11 assignment, which is the managerial tasks as they relate to the process of strategy execution. I'm going to start by saying that Nike has a very deep culture that connects with a very deep history. They believe in practice within performance, and Nike has a huge globally known presence operating over 6 continents. They employ over 30,000 people worldwide, and they have a workforce of over 800,000 workers in contract factories. Nike's huge global known presence affects the way their strategy must be executed. We all know Nike, and they've been around for a very long time, and they're very successful. One of the 3 managerial tasks that exist during the process of strategy execution is structuring the organization and work effort towards the organization. And this is more simply stated as the operations portion of executing Nike's strategy. With such a large workforce, it is important for Nike to emphasize importance over operations, which are to organize value chain activities and business processes to increase synchronization of the organization worldwide, establishing lines of authorities and reporting relationships, which all connects to the matrix structure utilized by Nike, as I discussed in the discussion for this week. Lastly, operations allows Nike to decide on how much decision-making authority to delegate to lower-level managers and frontline employees to remain efficient and effective, because time is of the essence for Nike to be able to respond and make decisions quickly, yet and very precisely, because both are very important. So operations link directly to the structure of Nike in a number of ways, as I just stated. Another part of the strategy execution that exists is acquiring and developing and strengthening the resources and capabilities required. And this is better known as the strategy portion of executing Nike strategy, which also exists. Strategy is accumulating the required resources and developing proficiencies in performing strategy critical value chain activities and updating the company's capabilities to match changing market conditions and customer expectations. This basically is the main emphasis of where global entirety captures the most emphasis by Nike, as Nike must react and implement its strategy globally by getting the message across the whole organization, as it needs to be processed quickly yet precise so that the whole organization remains on the same page and that Nike maintains control over the whole organization. So this is a crucial piece in executing the strategy. The task that least likely exists, yet could be the most detrimental if not executed properly, is the staffing of the the staffing of the organization, which can be better known as the people part of the strategy. This entails putting together a strong management team and recruiting and retaining employees with the needed experience, technical skills, and intellectual capital to fit the organization. So with Nike having so many employees involved in the organization, it is hard to establish an entire workforce full of motivation, as Nike seems to just want to have bodies in place more than have the best possible workforce due to the scale of the organization. Nike believes by instilling the proper training for employees, almost any and all people can operate within their system. This could be detrimental yet to portions of the business rather than the whole business as an entirety. A declining workforce in one market could ultimately hurt Nike's business operations in one part of the world as compared to a different part of the world where one of Nike's workforces may be much more upbeat, motivated, and willing to increase business production. With such a large organization in Nike, this can be an uncontrollable variable in a way, but as long as Nike continues to effectively monitor global production, this problem should not become a long-term factor. Thank you for your time, and I hope you enjoyed my presentation. Sorry about all the times I messed up.